When I started fresh in Arknights Endfield, I wasn't really thinking that hard on which character to pull and whatnot. I just had a general idea that I'd pull for the characters that look cool and the characters that would just help me in the meta a little bit while looking cool. So that's just been the initial plan, but there's been changes to that plan, boys, all because of one character I saw while going through the story. I'm not gonna stall too much. I'm gonna say it straight. The character that I'm talking about is Licia, however you pronounce it. I don't know. Now, I'm aware she might not be something insane design-wise. She might not be something deep or really out there in terms of personality to like shine as a character, perhaps as a 6-star or something, but it's just really hard to put into words the charm of a character like Licia. It really is. From just that brief meeting, I knew immediately that Licia is the character that is an absolute must-have in my Arknights Endfield journey. I just have a thing for characters like Acheron, if you have played Honkai Star Rail, or Miyabi from Zelda Zone Zero. Just characters like that. Maybe you could say characters that are like embodiments of aura, so to speak, and also the lone wolf vibe that she gives off. That's all of these vibes, characteristics, and even the design elements of being kind of in the simplistic side, but also just oozing with aura. You know, I really hope that she's a selfish DPS as a unit. Like, she can be self-sufficient, just beat up enemies all by herself, but she really wants buffs. Maybe that's kind of a code, I don't know, but you can decide it for yourself once you hear me out. So what I'm thinking is that Licia, while being a lone wolf, insanely strong character, deep inside she does yearn for her friends and especially for the Endmin, which I do wonder what kind of promise Endmin made to her, but I like to think it's something very meaningful to both of the journeys and this world. And maybe Endmin is like a required unit to boost her abilities in terms of the combat and gameplay. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall right now, hoping whichever sticks, and if none of these stick, it doesn't. I don't care too much about these big little wishes, you know. These are just some things that I would like to see on this character, but all I truly care about is that Licia is playable, preferably in a few patches down the line, maybe a few more. I just want to be able to save for her sufficiently, you know. And I also hope that she's like the coolest unit ever, so we all can be Licia mains together. Now, the things that I'm assuming about Licia in terms of just personality and characteristics, these are just based on my first encounter with her. I am not that far into the story. I'm just now in Wuling, so if there is another encounter with Licia, I'm not aware of that yet. So until I'm like caught up to the story, I'm not going to be able to really have any concrete, and I'd love to see her in Wuling, but we'll see. I hope she is. I'd love to see more of her, but this is just based off my initial impressions of her, and I think I would go as far as to say that she is my favorite and most anticipated character in this game by far. Like, maybe not in terms of personality or story, because we don't know that much of her. In terms of that would probably be Chen, and I just love Chen. But just overall as character design and just the vibes, I really love Licia. And I can't wait for her to be playable, and I cannot wait to see more of her in the story. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Licia? If you have any character that you personally are excited for that is not Licia, let me know about that too. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.